Listen up.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Kel.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome to a Monday podcast. It is our first podcast after a week's hiatus because of appeal, so it's a very welcome back to you, Luce.
G'day.
And a very welcome back to you, Casey.
Hey.
Great to be back. Thank you to everybody. What seems to happen is that we go away for a week and people just keep listening to our last episode. And they just keep listening and keep listening. So thank you for those numbers, everybody.
I know the last podcast had huge listener numbers, but it also was an epic podcast. So what you going to do?
Well, part of the epic podcast from last time, and you can listen to it at your leisure, involved a new segment. It's going to come back on Thursday. Of course, the segment is...
Lucy's Ridiculous Footy Tips.
Lucy's Ridiculous Footy Tips, where she tips the winners of the weekend's round based on her ridiculous...
It's not going well.
...contexts.
It's not going good.
Well, it went well for a while. We have been away for a week, but your initial ridiculous footy tips had North Melbourne beating a team simply because you found great genes in North Melbourne. And they actually won. They got across the line. However, very quickly, for those keeping up, we will do it every time we're around on a Thursday or a Friday to give the footy tips. Last weekend, just gone, Casey forgot to do her footy tips at the start of the round. So she got a team that's actually meant not to win. And that team won. So Lucy and Kel and Casey involved in the footy tipping, and Casey's had a pretty good round. She won this weekend. Well done, Casey.
Thank you very much.
So
to the
good.
computer.
You tipped the rest of your teams, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, so most of the credit goes to
I
Casey.
only got two wrong.
But on a Monday, what we'll do with Lucy's Ridiculous Footy Tips is we'll have a current update of the leaderboard and then reasons why Lucy's upset she's not on top.
Okay, I got one tip.
You got
last
one for
week.
the weekend? Ooh.
Dumb.
Okay.
Yeah,
Currently on top of the tipping board is Kel
Thank you very much.
with 12, Casey with 11.
Ooh.
And then I'm behind on 8.
All right, we'll just give Lucy 20 seconds to emote.
It's just silly because I'm tipping for good reasons, and why are my boys not performing like they all should be? Also, I accidentally tipped against my team the other day because I forgot that they were my team, and I would have gotten another one if I tipped Hawthorn. Also, have we heard from Hawthorn, and do they care about me?
I don't believe we have yet.
Great. Thanks, Hawthorn.
But also, when you say you tip them for good reasons, one of your tips in the last couple of weeks was, I saw a magpie, so you tip Collingwood.
Maybe that was an omen to not tip them. You know?
Anyway, so she's in a suitable mood. She's coming last. It is...
Lucy's Ridiculous Footy Tips.
As Casey and Kel fight it out at the top of the table. Welcome back to the Monday podcast, everybody. Is everyone having a good time being back on the podcast?
I'm really excited to be back. Just got back from the shops. Casey and I just dashed across the road. Probably talk about it on the radio show tomorrow.
The hunt is on.
I'm searching for something, and everywhere I look, it says in stock, and then I go there and they go, it's not in stock. And so what's the point? What's the point? It's very frustrating, and I've got Casey on the hunt with me now, but I won't say what it is. I might say it on the radio show tomorrow.
I will say this particular outlet isn't an outlier. I think a lot of your Bunnings, your Kmarts, your Big W's, a lot of them say, sure, we've got that here.
Yeah.
Turn up to JB Hi-Fi and they're like, we don't have that. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
It's always wrong.
Stock.
Or when you do the order and then they delete the order.
So
Sorry, we
the
don't have
internet is
that.
lying to you, and then you turn up in real life and it's not even there.
I did buy a pair of gold shoes off Adidas website, and then it refunded and said, sorry, we don't have them in stock. And I was like, oh. And then I went on the website, it said they're in stock, so I bought them again. And now I haven't got the shoes or a refund, and I can't contact them. It's just sitting in limbo, and it's been like a month.
Oh, wow. You really should get on top of that.
I know.
That's crazy.
First
I know.
world problems.
First world
Yeah.
problems. Still gold Sambas. Like, cool.
But then your head gets into it. You're like, I'm going to wear it with this, and then cancelled. It's like,
Well, I'd
what do
rather,
you do?
I either want the shoes or my money back. I don't mind. Either way.
Should we,
money.
just that phrase alone, should we start doing a segment on the podcast between Casey and Lucy called Your Head Gets Into It?
What? I don't know. What do you mean?
Casey said, because your head gets into it.
Yeah.
And it goes this, and this.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's a pretty
Overthinking.
accurate representation of
Overthinking.
what's going on in a woman's head.
Yep.
Overthinkers Anonymous, actually.
Yeah.
Overthinkers Anonymous. Even just before at the shops, I picked up the wrong bag of chippies. I was like too late at the checkout.
Wait. So you pick up the wrong bag of
Flavour.
chips.
Flavour.
You take it to the checkout.
I didn't see it was the wrong one.
Right, but you've
It was in the
arrived
wrong
at the checkout.
section. I buy, I pay for it. I don't get a receipt. Then I look down and realize it was a yuck flavour. And I'm like, oh no. And Casey's like, just go swap it. I was like, you can't do that. And then we stood there for 10 minutes debating what to do. And then I asked the girl, would it be possible without a receipt to get a refund because I don't like this flavour? And it was just exhausting.
You know what? Your head got into it.
My head got into it. Yeah.
Well, okay, see, it's a new segment.
My head got into it.
My head got into it.
Casey and Lucy's Your Head Gets Into It. Also on the show today, now, to be fair, it didn't make the podcast because we have a lot to get through on the podcast coming up very, very shortly, but we did acknowledge that across the weekend was International Puppy Dog Day, of which Lucy and I have one.
We have 3 dogs, but one is a puppy.
Yeah. The whole statement, we have 3 dogs and one is a puppy, confuses Casey. Casey is on record as
She's like, stop buying dogs.
Not being into the dogs. What I love about Casey is she doesn't have an affiliation with any animal.
No.
You're really just not into animals.
Just why?
If you had to pick one, Casey.
A dog.
All right.
Yeah,
what breed?
Yeah. I had Jack Russells growing up my whole life.
The worst
Russells,
breed.
they're the most obnoxious dog in the world.
The worst breed of them all. Yeah. Potty.
All they do is bark
worst
all the
breed.
time.
Maybe I would go for a golden retriever or the ones that look like they belong in the snow.
Oh, husky.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants
they
a
just
husky.
talk. Whoa. They do that.
I get along
They're
with one of those for
amazing.
about a day and then I'd be done.
Yeah,
They've got-
you are equivalent of a husky.
Yeah,
just
they got
talking
human eyes as well.
Yeah, they got
huskies.
blue eyes and they
Oh,
don't.
that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's way better than Jack Russell.
Yeah.
Get a Jack
Sorry to all
Russell.
the people who will be emailing in owning
Sorry,
Jack
I
Russells.
can't help it, but I said what I said.
Anyway, we said on
Yeah.
the show we love having a puppy dog on International Puppy Dog Day. However, and then a lot of people responded and got into the mood. They love having a puppy dog. However, to be fair, a lot of it was they eat their own poo. And that might be a revelation to a lot of people that have never owned a puppy dog.
Yeah.
But it's a thing, and I'd love it to stop. Actually, handy hint and tip that seems to be working at home. If you've got a puppy dog that is honking on, just feed it pineapple, according to Lucy.
I found that on the internet. Papaya, pawpaw, or pineapple. A little bit of that makes the poo yucky to them.
Yeah.
Because poo's obviously lovely. Add in some fresh pineapple and it's awful. Makes no sense. But we feed our puppy pineapple. I don't know if it's fixed it or not. I can't tell.
You do, owning a puppy and seeing what it eats, you do look at when they're eating that and you're like, that's disgusting. But there is also in my man brain going, I wonder what it tastes like to them.
No!
Not to me, to them. What does it taste like to them? Like, do they not have taste buds?
It must be like
they
their
must
dog
be
food.
eating it for a reason.
I don't.
They're dumb.
They're dumb.
I don't even want to talk about this. Anyway, we talked about
We love
I love my puppy,
puppies,
but we missed
however.
a heaps of people text and I said to them I'd get to them on the potty. Craig in Pakenham texted a photo of his dog, beautiful, and he goes, I love my puppy, but she's a bed hog. And he sent me a photo and it is a giant. It's the size of a human. So that would be very hard to sleep in the bed with a dog the size of a human.
Right, putting Casey aside, who doesn't even understand that concept of having an animal in the bed with you, we get that.
Yeah.
And we will attest to the fact that it's harder to find a spot on the bed when you've got a dog.
Yeah.
The dogs kind of, at the start of the night, they sort of set themselves up around you. By the end of the night, they've kind of pushed you off the bed.
Yeah. Janelle texted in a photo as well. I won't explain it. I'll just say, she said, I love my puppy dog, but I don't love it when she brings blue tongue lizards into the house
Oh.
in pieces.
Oh.
And I
That's
could-
cat
She
behaviour.
sent a photo of it and it's not good.
I didn't
That's not
think
good
dogs
at all.
did that much, but that's cat behaviour, I would have thought.
Cassandra texted in, I love my new puppy, however, I'm allergic to her.
Oh, no. How did you not know that going in?
Go get desensitization injections, Cassandra. You can get desensitization injections.
What on
No,
earth?
don't sell the
Sell
dog.
that dog. Sell that dog.
stop.
Free your marketplace.
Cassandra, go get injections. It'll get better, Cassandra. I'm a bit allergic to our dogs.
I feel
too.
like I know we can say a few more things on the podcast than we would on air, but I don't know if you are not a medical professional telling somebody to go get injections is probably what we want to do.
Just for a dog.
Okay, listen,
Is
I'm
there
not a
injections
doctor.
that'll stop you being allergic?
Yeah, it's from allergy specialists, and
Okay.
you go to a doctor's and
See
they
a
do
general
it.
practitioner.
Yes, it's a doctor place. It's
Good.
not like just on the back
It's a
street.
doctor
Doctor
place.
place.
everyone.
Anyway, you can go have desensitization done to many things, to allergies like hay fever, to grass,
To husbands.
husbands. So I know I was very allergic to dogs and cats, and then I kind of grew out of my allergies to dogs, and so. But I do find sometimes our dogs set me off a little bit sometimes. But you can have injections. However, I am not a doctor. Please consult a doctor before following advice from a radio host on a podcast.
Can't believe you rolled your
Yeah,
eyes
the whole
during
time.
that whole thing.
How do you roll your eyes for 30 seconds?
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Time now for a little bit of a Lucy list.
The Lucy list.
Let me take you on a journey. During the middle of last week, I was in charge of the twins' dinner because Shiloh had gone away on camp.
Yeah.
She went to the most exciting place on earth, Canberra. And anyway, she was having the greatest time in Canberra.
Hey, she did. She got to go to Parliament House. They got to sit in the House of Reps and pretend to be politicians. Excellent. I think that's my dream.
Lucy's a massive fan of Canberra. My truth is, I couldn't think of a more boring place on the planet than Canberra. And I've been there for a week, and it's a week I'll never get back. That's a by the by. What I'd like to focus on is that I was making dinner for the kids, and I thought, here's the go, making some dinner for the kids, Dad trying his best, and I thought, let's do some dessert, and we had some of those frozen apple pies in the freezer.
Yes.
So they're delicious, and the kids love a bit of an apple pie with a bit of whipped cream on top when Lucy allows it, depending on how much whipped cream is left in the fridge. And I said, hey, kids, don't worry. You've eaten all your dinner, so I'm going to reward you with an apple pie from the freezer. Now, of course, the easiest way for a dad like myself to prepare an apple pie is to whack it into the microwave. Mm-hmm. And I read the box, I read the instructions, and I'm pretty sure it told me, put in the microwave for 2 minutes. It also said remove...
By the way, from frozen, guys.
From frozen. Put in the microwave for 2 minutes.
Crazy.
And I think it said on high. But I never know what our microwave is set to.
It's high. It's a high microwave.
It's always set to high?
It's a 1,100 kilowatts microwave.
I'm sure there's a selection of different levels that I could choose from. But I just whack it in the microwave, push 2 minutes and press start. After having removed the foil tin, which I thought was a win for me. Because there could have been days where I just throw the whole thing in with the foil tin and then ruin the microwave. Sparks flying, catches fire, you know the deal. So I put the apple pie in the microwave, I set the microwave for 2 minutes, and then I walk away. Because what do you do after you set the microwave? You walk away because now it's the microwave's responsibility to do its job and cook the food. I don't have to stand there and watch it like an oven. I don't have to turn on a little light like the oven and just check on how it's going. I've set the microwave to 2 minutes with the apple pie inside, and I've walked away. And I think I've started emptying the dishwasher or something that's distracted me. And then this series of events happened. I'm emptying the dishwasher and I can smell something. My nostrils alert me to the fact that I can smell something, but I can't quite identify what that smell is. I thought, that's off. What am I smelling right now? It's a bit acidic. It's a bit sharp.
Bit burny.
Sharp on the olfactory senses.
Bit burny burn.
And then as soon as I smelt what I smelt, both our fire alarms in the kitchen and the hallway went off. And then my attention was drawn to the microwave that now had plumes of smoke coming out of the front of the microwave. I'm not even exaggerating for radio. Plumes of smoke pouring out of the microwave.
I wish he was exaggerating.
And I went, something's not right. The microwave is not me. The microwave has done something wrong with the apple pie. I hit the button, the door flings open, all the smoke pours out into the kitchen, and I've absolutely destroyed the apple pies.
Yeah.
They are, as the kids like to say, cooked.
Yeah.
They are cooked more than they should be. And it was a weird sort of microwaving. So the pastry wasn't blackened, but you could tell the filling was. Somehow the microwaves had got into the filling of the pie and turned that into charcoal.
Yeah.
But the outer frozen pastry had survived the ordeal. And I just thought, again, very quickly this morning, a bit of a Lucy list.
The Lucy list.
What was the last food you almost accidentally set on fire in the microwave? We all do it.
Or on the stovetop. Maybe what did you burn anywhere?
Yeah, but I'm talking about sometimes you go, I've burnt the toast. But then you really burn the toast and set the fire alarm off. I'm talking like, what have you accidentally almost set on fire whilst you're cooking it? Have you ever have you burnt something so badly that the fire alarms have gone off? Because that happened to me last week.
Remember I was making those like pan-fried tacos the other week?
Yes.
And I had heated the oil so hot and I put it in and they went black on one side, remember?
Right,
and the fire alarm went off.
Yeah.
And I was really upset.
That's twice in
and
about a fortnight.
And you ate it and I refused to eat it.
Well, I'm a husband, so I'm like, I'll have those ones, love.
Yeah. Thank goodness. And I was like, no, they're carcinogenic. But that wasn't the microwave.
My 12-year-old came out as the alarms are going off with both hands over his ears going, what's that noise? And I said, it's a fire alarm, son. And then he said, why are they so loud? And I said, to save your life, son.
Yeah.
Go back to your bedroom if you're not going to be constructive.
People be setting food on fire. B, burnt 2-minute noodles that could not be saved. How do you do that?
That's an interesting question. Like, I don't know what you're doing to set 2-minute noodles on fire, but unless you're doing it differently from the way I think you're supposed to be doing it.
Yeah.
But I will say, B, unless you can provide us the instructions with which you organise your 2-minute noodles, there are different ways to do them because my kids do them one way, Shiloh does them a very specific different way, which she calls the correct way.
They are.
We could get in a whole discussion on how do you do your 2-minute noodles.
It's the
But
only
let's
way to
set
do
that
it. You're the
aside.
only person who does it the wrong way anyway.
Anyway, somehow B set them on fire almost.
Yeah.
Burning them. I'd say she's stirring them in a pot.
I would say she's left them on the boil.
Left them on the boil.
Yeah. Like she's doing it on the stove, how people do it. They
But
don't
can
just-
you burn something while it's boiling in water? I don't know enough about cooking. I don't know.
Oh, maybe if the water drained away. And anyway, I don't know. That's up to B
Thank you,
to
B,
tell
though.
us.
Thanks
That's
for the
up
honesty,
to B
B.
to tell us. We've got a message here from Kylie in Croydon. I put garlic bread in the oven and I forgot about it completely. It turned into a black plank.
That's a tragedy.
Oh, that is a
I
tragedy.
love garlic bread. That
This-
would be the biggest tragedy, seeing just nothing but a charcoal log in the oven.
Matt in Doncaster has sent in a text that I think everyone has done at one point. He says, I burnt popcorn so badly in the microwave, the smell stayed in my house for 3 days.
Yep, I remember burnt popcorn.
When you burn popcorn in those popcorn bags, there's nothing more vile than that smell.
And
Awful.
The weird thing with the microwave is the fire sort of starts from the inside outwards. Like
Yeah.
it's not on fire outwards. It's like inside fire and it's burning through the paper bag and then it all catches on fire.
Yeah. Mel from Werribee has got the opposite. She goes, I've had a slow cooker opposite fail. I didn't turn it on and I came home 8 hours to raw chicken. What would you rather, burning or raw?
It's just been sitting in the slow cooker all day in its own juices, not doing anything.
Oh, dear.
That's not helpful.
Josh from Frankston said, I grilled cheese directly on the oven rack and it melted through onto the bottom of the oven and smoked out the house.
Yeah.
That sounds like a...
Sandwich press can
that's
be...
a teen boy thing,
yeah,
right?
sandwich press can be good, burnt to a crisp. If
Yeah.
you don't watch what you're doing, yeah.
Yeah, and Sharon said, I quickly tried to toast a crumpet in the microwave and it turned into a hockey puck. Yeah, you can't do that.
Yes, that's
can't do
another
it.
thing I'll say. Another thing I'll say is if you've got stuff in the toaster or you're trying to do something with stuff other than toast in a toaster, I know she put that in the microwave, which is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But trying to put like muffins, like English muffins or crumpets in the toaster and not setting them on fire is a very hard thing to do.
Yeah, there you
Because
go.
it's hard enough to not set the toast on fire, let alone other bread products.
The Lucy and Kel podcast. You're going to love this next bit. Oh, spoiler alert.
Petrol prices. Of course, if you are utilising a car that requires petrol to drive, you'll know that petrol prices are on the up and up and up for reasons halfway around the world, but they are impacting us here at home. The government has gotten together and the Prime Minister and all the very important, intelligent people have come up with two plans to help us with petrol prices. Plan number 1, drive slower. And I don't mean to laugh, but I don't know how driving slower helps in
I
Melbourne.
don't understand either.
If someone was driving slower
And guys,
in front of
Kel
you...
cannot literally drive any slower. He's already doing
I'm
60
already
in
helping,
an 80 zone.
I'm helping the country as much as I can.
What do they mean? Just
I was
like
head
roll,
of the bell curve.
Do they just mean roll down hills? Is that what we're talking about?
I just don't... If you have somebody in front of you that's driving slow,
Yeah.
will you automatically think they're trying to help out? I don't think that's...
I'll honk him and give him a thumbs up. Yes, you.
It's nice to know, though, that even the Prime Minister is surrounded by people with great ideas. And the Prime Minister's like, OK, if that's the best we got, put it up on the whiteboard. Second
dear.
option from the government, a little thing that we got used to a couple of years ago, and that's called working from home. Now, as soon as I say that phrase, working from home, a lot of emotions bubble up. I know that.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be the guy today that has any opinions about working from home. I know there's a lot of camps. A lot of people rave about it. A lot of people can't stand it. The people that are working from home think it's great. The people that have to work in the office think the people working from home aren't doing any work. It's all happening. I get it.
Yeah.
Today we want to be a bit positive because quite literally, unless it was COVID again, right now, Lucy and I can't work from home. We come in to the studio.
Yep.
We could technically work from home if we had to. We did during COVID, but right now it's not necessary.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I'll be 100% honest, I hate working from home. I hate it because I know me. We have some great people here at The Light that can work from home but don't because they know themselves. We'd be in our dressing gowns and our slippers. I'd be watching stuff on YouTube. You know, it's too
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
So I much prefer
I like
work.
that you were honest about
Oh,
it. You
yeah.
know that.
And I enjoy my work. And I much rather do it from here
Yeah.
in the office.
I know.
But the Prime Minister is telling us to work from home if we can.
Hmm.
So I thought we'd ask the question this morning because we're past COVID now. We've moved on.
Yeah.
And there are some rumblings that here in Victoria there might be legislation that will require people the ability to work from home if they really want to. passing it into law.
Yeah, wild.
Which is amazing.
That's wild.
So I thought we'd ask the question this morning, do you work from home? I'd love to know how many days and what your job is. I'd love to know what your job is that you're capable of working from home.
Yeah.
Because I'm fascinated. Because I think there's very specific types of work that can be done from home. Or maybe you might surprise me.
Will you allow me to ask anybody who calls in, do they really work?
Don't be that person.
No, I'm just
We're
wondering.
being positive today.
I know, for sure.
So I need you to park your opinions.
Okay, fine.
Because I think if we have that stance, we just sound like people that work 5 days a week.
I know,
at work.
that's so true. Well, it is a bit of tale
We're
of two
those
cities.
people.
It's a tale of two cities.
Yeah, exactly. There's two camps.
Yeah, that's
and
two
I feel
camps.
like there are a lot of people that are brave enough to text through or call through this morning and talk about, I'm already working from
I
home.
wonder if there are some people that are like, they're allowed to work from home, but they're like, I don't like it. Because you want to get out of home sometimes. Because for me, can I be honest, my home is my home. Like, my home is my little pocket of safety away from the world. I don't think I would like to. Maybe I would. I don't know. It's hard.
I tell you what, there's some people, and just I'm not making this up. I know for a fact there are some people that have a work from home day on a Friday and a work from home day on a Monday. Mm. And if Kel took up that option, he'd be having 4-day weekends.
Really?
Every week.
I know of a guy who's allowed to work from home, but he chooses to go into the office because he knows he does more work and better work when he's in an office.
Yeah, you have to know
I think
yourself.
that's admirable too. James says, I've been working from home since March 2020. 6 years, James.
6 years
That's
working
wild.
from home. So that must have started off with COVID and
never
it
went
just
back.
stayed the same.
Yep. Well, he said this. I work in support for a tech company. My work broke the lease on an office about a month later. We have no office that we could work from, so everyone just works at home.
Saves money.
Well, it saves overheads.
If you're a business not having to pay rent on a building,
yeah, it saves overheads.
give that back to the employees.
Jody says, logistically, I can work from home, but I know me and it's not a good idea. She goes, I get so much more done if I go into the office.
You are the greatest of people. The people that know they won't do anything at home.
Yeah.
You are the only reason this world still turns. Well done.
Corrine, we love you, Corrine. She goes, I'm a single mum with no support network, so the only way I can survive with a full-time job and keeping up my duties is to work from home. I save 1 hour travel each way if I work from home. And yes, I do my best work at home as there's no disruption. And no, I don't work in my dressing gown.
I will say.
That's so true, because getting kids to and from school, I don't even know how people do it.
I will say the stress of.
I don't know how I do it.
The stress of going to bed at night time and not having to worry about not being late to work.
Yeah.
I think it's a big stress for a lot of people. I know I feel it. I'm waiting for the alarm to mess up and me miss work. So if I took that out of the equation, maybe I'm living a stressless life and I'm more productive working at home.
Mr. Telfer says, I work in software as a manager and engineer. I'm home at 99% of the time. My team is distributed across Eastern Australia. We have a strong connection and we deliver. I love that. You've written that like someone in sales. I love it. We write off office time as connection time. Absolutely not productive. Okay.
Oh.
When you work remotely, you have to approach team building differently. It's a different way of doing things. That's so true.
So not to assume things.
How do you do like online Zoom get-togethers?
I was going to say not to assume things, but based on how that text was worded, is he saying people at work are spending too much time socially together?
Yes, but I don't want to look at the negative of that. But yes,
but maybe that's how some people think. Maybe
but
if
also,
we're-
but that's okay because I'm a social person. I actually need social interaction to be the best version of Lucy. That's how I need that. And so I think that's okay too.
We're learning lots.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
Lucy has been to the movies, everybody. Now, if you know Luce, that's big. Because it takes a bit. Takes a bit for Lucy to commit to watching a movie that could last upwards of 2.5 hours.
No, this one was nearly 3.
It's a long movie that we went and saw.
But we had a child-free weekend and I wanted to have a little bit of an intentional date weekend and do things together as a couple as opposed to just lose the time. So we had a voucher we'd been given and I said, let's go to the movies. And I chose a movie that I thought you would like because it was space.
You knew nothing about.
I knew nothing about this movie.
I didn't realise this going in. I thought you were recommending this movie to me. But what you were doing was, I want Kel to enjoy this experience as much as I want to enjoy it. Yes. And he loves the space.
He loves the space. And I was there for the popcorn and I thought, it's
also,
fine.
he bangs on about how great Ryan Gosling is.
Yes, and I don't mind Ryan Gosling. So I thought, let's just go see Project Hail Mary.
Now, for those that don't know, here's a little bit of... Do you say project?
Project.
I don't know what I'd say.
Project.
I think the Americans would say...
Project Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Object approaching.
I'm Grace. I'm going to call you Rocky. We're here for the same reason. His son is dying too. If we're going to save our planets, we have to learn how to communicate.
I am Rocky.
It is time go.
I think you're being go time, pal.
There you go. So that's a taste of what the movie is about.
I had no idea what it was about. Nothing. I
Here's what it's
knew
got.
nothing. I just thought it was like a space movie and that was it.
It's got Ryan Gosling in it, who's a great actor, very talented, very good timing comedian-wise,
Yeah.
and very easy on the eyes. Am I right, ladies? Let's be honest.
No comment.
He's the first scientist I've seen with that many muscles. Let's be honest. It's set in space, and no spoilers. Is it a bit like Interstellar? If you've seen Interstellar, yes. Is it a bit like E.T.? Yes. Is it a bit like WALL-E? Yes. Is it a bit like Castaway, but in space, and instead of the volleyball, it's an alien? Yes.
Yeah, it is that. And I loved Castaway.
What do you give it out of 10, Los?
Well, this is the thing, everybody. We went to the movie. We sat down. Kel and I are there. I've got my giant family-sized popcorn. Side note, some light family members come and sit right next to us, and they say, sorry to bother you. We're big fans. Hello.
And the best thing they said was, we know that you're Lucy and Kel. Hello. Promise you, we're not going to be weird.
They did say that. It was lovely. So
I said, I can't guarantee we're not going to be weird.
So hello to that lovely couple. They
were wonderful.
They were lovely. Anyway, we sit back. We start watching the movie. I'm eating my popcorn.
Nothing about the movie.
Nothing about the movie. Next minute, I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm not going to spoil it, but Rocky, I didn't know Rocky was part of the movie. The character of Rocky.
The alien.
I didn't know it was that. And then, like, probably halfway through, because it's only a 3-hour movie, I won't even go into it, but I start crying. And then I cry consistently for the last hour and a half of the movie. I don't bring tissues, so I'm using my jacket. I have cried by this stage. I cried so hard. This is what happened. I cried so hard. I cried my glue-on eyelashes off. I had to pull them off because they were hanging because of the water. I had wiped all my snot onto this jacket, so now I can't
cry.
I can't wear the jacket. I've pulled my eyelashes off.
You got an eyelash sticking to your forehead.
I look gross. I'm wailing. At the end of the movie, the Light family members go, did you like it? I can't even talk to them at this point because I can't breathe.
For people listening and who haven't seen the movie, is this a sad cry? Is this an emotionally relatable cry? Is this existential human crisis cry? Is this I love the alien so much cry?
I love the alien so much.
Right.
I love Ryan Gosling so much.
Right.
I love his muscles. So no, it was that. But it was like, it's not sad, but it's just, I was on the edge of my seat and then I couldn't stop crying. And I'm a perimenopausal hormonal woman. I just cried and cried and cried.
It's you don't want it to go wrong cry when sometimes things look like they're going wrong.
I know, and I had to cover my face for so much of it because I was like, oh, what's going to happen? Anyway, all that to say, after I'd pulled off the fake eyelashes and after the movies, I said to you, I got to pop into the toilet, and I went and looked at them myself in the mirror, and my face was swollen and my mascara was everywhere and I looked horrific. All that to say, I think it's one of the best movies I've ever seen in my whole life. And I gave it a 10 out of 10.
A 10 out of 10?
I gave it a 10 out of 10. And guys, I went along choosing it because I thought it would be a Kel boy movie. I loved it so much. I was like, oh. And so, of course, as you do, I went on socials and was like, I loved it. And then Casey saw my post and then Casey went and saw it last night.
Let's cross now to Casey. Good morning, Casey.
Good morning.
Did you cry your false eyelashes off?
I cried and cried and cried. My eyes were so swollen this morning.
And you didn't know what the movie was about either.
I had no idea. I went because, originally Riley, my husband, wanted to watch it. And then what tipped me over was Lucy's post saying, go watch it.
You're right. And what'd you give it out of 10?
11.
Wow.
11 out of 10. Wow.
See, this is the thing, because I want to say this. Side note, also on the weekend, and it's a big movie weekend for me and I never watch movies, I watched 2 sort of Oscar-winning movies over the weekend. I won't say which ones, but there was 2 on streaming I went and watched. I'm only not going to say the names because they were so awful, but they'd won Oscars and I thought they might be good. And they were 2 of the worst movies. I did not rate them and I wish I'd never seen them.
But this one
was a 10 out of 10. And it's been such a long time since a 10 out of 10 for me.
Well done.
Like a 10 out of 10 was Barbie. That was definitely a 10 out of 10.
Well, Ryan Gosling's in that one as well. Maybe there's a theme happening here.
Maybe you're right. What else has he been in? I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
One of your other favourite movies is a Ryan Gosling movie, and he doesn't wear a shirt for most of it.
But that's Steve Carell's.
Look at her, so happy.
Listen,
a happy
stop
place.
it. Don't be silly. That's a 10 out of 10.
I'm being silly by stating the facts.
That was a 10 out of 10. What else was a 10 out of 10 in recent times?
That's all right. So far, it's for you. In recent times, it's Barbie movie and
this.
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah. And Moana was always a 10 out of 10. But
when
I haven't
you like
seen...
movies, you like them hard.
Yeah, I do. They're either dead to me or they're 10 out of 10.
Good for you.
This is what I want to ask the Light family. What was the last movie you saw that was a 10 out of 10? Daniel and Camberwell. Hey, guys, Oppenheimer. He goes, I walked out of the cinema in silence. I loved it. I gave that a 10 out of 10.
Many people did.
Remember, it was Barbenheimer because they came out the same weekend.
A long movie, I will say that. It's a very long movie.
Tash and Frankston goes, yes, Lucy Barbie. I did not expect to love her that much. It was funny, deep and emotional. It was a 10 out of 10 from me.
I think the Barbie movie, the expectations were so set in stone as to what people thought it was going to be, and then it's something else, and it blew everybody's expectations away.
Jenny and Pakenham said, Lucy, the Lilo and Stitch live action movie was a surprise 10 out of 10 for me.
Haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
Yes, and it is a 10 out of 10. And that was only out, I think, in the last year. And again, I was like, oh, live actions, give or take them.
Do they change it up much?
Not
really?
No, not really.
Oh, that's good.
But I think I cried in that movie, and I think that was better than their original animation. So agree, Jenny. Brett has texted in. He goes, I am 10. I saw the Minecraft movie. It is a 10 out of 10, and I was not a bad kid who threw food.
I will go on record as saying that one of the last 10 out of 10 movies I've ever seen is the Minecraft movie.
No, Kel, you can't say. You can't see Project Hail Mary.
Hear me out.
You cannot do this.
Hear me out.
No.
It's Jack Black and Jason Momoa in the same movie together, and it's the right kind of Jason Momoa because he's making fun of himself. It's the Minecraft movie, and it's not trying to be anything else other than the Minecraft movie. It's actually almost cinematic perfection, the Minecraft movie. I could watch that movie any day and be happy I did. 10 out of 10.
Emma in Lilydale has said Wicked for Good. Yes, 10 out of 10.
Which one did you like better, the first bit or the second bit? The first bit.
Because the first one's got all the big hit songs.
Right.
But I love them both together. They are more powerful than separately.
10 out of 10.
Also, Sally and Berwick goes, Morning Lucy and Kel, my favourite movie to date I've seen this year is I Can Only Imagine 2. She won tickets to the premiere through our show and she cried and loved it. And her partner cried as well.
The sequel's better than the original.
Yeah.
You don't hear that very often.
There you go. And Tim wants us to know that Project Hail Mary, the book, is better than the movie.
And we know everyone that reads books, they all say the same thing. Look at me, I'm reading books. No offence, Tim, but some of us just like to go see the movie.
Yeah. Tim, can you text me the main differences to let me know whether I should read it?
Better, Tim. Good morning, Jessie.
Good morning.
And Lucy is not. Is Lucy named after Lucy?
It is
Yes!
Lucy.
That's my claim to fame in my life is that someone called a baby after
Lucy
me.
has to resist the urge to give you prizes every time.
I know. I'm like, give her a prize. Give her a prize. No. But you have introduced your daughter Lucy to a movie, and now that's her 10 out of 10 movie. What's that one?
Well, Lucy is here, and I just want to preface it that it was heavily supervised. Lucy, what was your 10 out of 10?
Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings. Yes, indeed. The mighty trilogy. The Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship.
I was young when I read Lord of the Rings. I read J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, and it is it's an amazing piece of literature. It is classic literature. It's up there. You've got to read it.
Yeah, watching the movies has actually encouraged Lucy to request reading the books now. And
Excellent.
so she's so excited to read the books.
It's when Gyarados transforms into Gyarados the White and he says, I used to be called Gandalf the Grey and now I'm Gandalf the White.
That's right. He was Gandalf the Grey. And then in the depths of Mordor, you shall not pass. And he comes back.
It's so good.
Wait till you meet the riders of Rohan.
Oh, Lucy, you've got so much ahead of you. And then you can go backwards and do The Hobbit. And Lucy is everything. And then Lucy will become so involved. She'll wear costumes. She'll go LARPing. She'll learn how to speak Elvish. Yeah. That's what happens.
That's all you can look forward to, Lucy. Well done and congratulations on being named after Lucy.
And also coolest kid ever.
The Lucy and Kel podcast.
And dare I say, at the end of another successful podcast, well podcasted, Luce.
Thank you very much.
Well podcasted, Casey.
Thank you.
As we get ready to wrap up the podcast for Monday, thank you for being a part of it, everybody. Are we all said, done? Are we all finished?
We are. We're done, and done.
And on that bombshell, it's time to wrap everything up. Until we meet again, everybody.
Sell the dog. Sell the dog. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Sell the dog.
Well, that's all for now. But you can download more podcasts anytime or catch Lucy and Kel live weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on 89.9 The Light.
This is the end bit. This is the end bit.
Woo!
This is the end bit of the show.
And bit.